Hey guys, it's Friday and I wanted to make a video just to check in and let you know how the week went. It's still not over. I still need to do something this afternoon, but just to let you know what I managed to make progress on. Um, as far as Twitch goes, it was super fun this week. We had music on Monday and Tuesday, and then on Thursday I played the final chapter of the Resident Evil 7 DLC. Super fun, super freaky. But I really enjoyed that game. If you haven't checked it out, I think if you like scary games, it's definitely super fun to play. I have some notes. I wanted to tell you I I finally went to a singing class. I hadn't been since like November, I think, because of the holidays and schedules and things like that. It just hadn't been possible for me to go, and it was so nice to be back. I definitely do want to continue weekly lessons if possible, because they really do help me sort out my techniques once again to make sure that I'm not doing things incorrectly. Because I noticed on Thursday's stream, no, on Tuesday's stream, sorry, that I was singing and everything was going okay, but I just realized that my stomach, which is like my diaphragm, I guess, which is supposed to be like engaged and working, was like on vacation. It was like this, totally not making any sort of effort. And when it's not making any sort of effort, the diaphragm, that sometimes can often lead to you relying on your vocal cords, on pushing your throat. And so I think that I was starting to head back in the wrong direction. And so I went to the lesson today, and the teacher's like, Malukah, get back in shape. It was super nice to see my teacher. He's wonderful. And the good news is, it wasn't that bad. I thought I was going to have to retake things from way back and relearn them. But no, I did remember. If I am focused, I can remember, and I can remember the correct position and the diaphragm and everything. And I think Ociel and I were both happy that it wasn't like scrap everything and start over. So I'm really looking forward to that. And he told me today that the kind of voice that I have is that of a British contralto. And I didn't know what that means, but he explains that it's a description that is given to certain types of voices that have, I guess, the kind of warmth, kind of tone that I have. And he asked me, are you sure you don't have some sort of British family? And I was like, no, see, everybody in my family is Mexican. No British. It was a lot of fun. It made me feel really good. And then what else did I want to tell you? Ooh, yesterday I spent the evening writing, and that was super delicious. I was surprised because it was one of those things that I sort of forced myself to sit down. I didn't feel inspired. I was like, no, Malukah, you have to get work done. And so I honestly sat down without much expectations on what was going to happen. And I worked on a song that it's a bit complicated because it's a song that the first thing I came up with for this song is the chorus. And then months later, I came up with little tiny, like the line leading up to the pre-chorus. And I love it. I absolutely love it. I think it's very pretty. Both the music, the lyrics, everything is so nice. But sometimes when you have something that feels very nice and very, like you can't tweak anything, then coming up with something around it is really challenging. And I was struggling with that since I came up with this idea, I think like a year or two ago, maybe a year, because I didn't know what to do for the verses. The original kind of brainstorm that I had done when I came up with this idea, I had the chorus, I was like, okay, verse, and I came up with a suggestion for the verse. Let's try this. And I didn't like it. I think it was nice, but it was a bit of a cliche melody. And I just felt it didn't do the chorus justice. And this I've been thinking about for months and months, and I think I finally found a melody for the verse. And yesterday I found lyrics for the verse that will work well. Fingers crossed. So I spent some time and I managed to get the whole first verse, the full pre-chorus, because I only had one little, the final tiny line, so I now have the full pre-chorus and the chorus. And I also do, whenever I have the start of a song, like this, verse, pre-chorus, chorus, then I try to do a sketch, a story-focused sketch on what the rest of the song will be about. So I know what the first verse is about, so I just wrote down some brainstorms of what the second verse will be, and so it's second verse, pre-chorus, chorus, and then it's going to be a bridge and then chorus. So also some ideas for the bridge. I don't want to spoil anything because it's that kind of song that I would like you to hear completed, and then I can tell you, like, point out details, specific details. So that was something also that made me feel good, because it proved, as I knew it had to be true, but even if I wasn't feeling, oh, I am so inspired by the goddess of inspiration, it proved that if you sit down and focus and work, that you can be creative. I mean, of course, when inspiration hits, it's fabulous, and you go with it, and you are grateful for that lightning moment. But I am encouraged that hopefully I can stop relying on waiting for those lightning moments and simply work on improving and on coming up with things, whether or not I am in the artistic mood. So yeah, what else happened this week? Let's see. This weekend, I hope to sort out all of the Patreon rewards. What I usually do with that is I go through the list and highlight the names of the new people to send, for example, the letter rewards for the $10 or $20 rewards, or the 50, and I make a list of those people, and then I print the addresses and put the envelopes and the stamps, and I love that part. And then I write the letters. So I'm hopefully gonna get the list and envelopes all done for this weekend, and hopefully start writing the letters. If not, I'll start writing them on Monday morning. And I hope to see Jumanji this weekend. I don't know if you guys have seen it. Don't spoil it, but tell me if you liked it, if you have seen it. It's one of those movies that I love Jack Black. Ever since, the Tenacious D days, I think he's amazing and hilarious, and so I'm looking forward to getting to see a silly movie. It seems like a silly movie. So yeah, I hope we have some time to go watch that. Other than that, I think that is it for this week. I hope that you guys have a wonderful weekend. Take care, and I will see you next week. Bye! This is going to be a bit weird, but I am making this video to see what my eyebrows look like without any makeup. Okay, so this is what they look like. Because over time, I have noticed that I think some hairs have fallen out, and I have, little gaps. So I'm going to go and cover them, and I'll be right back. Hold on. It does make a difference. Look at that. They're a little bit differently shaped because I am not an expert in eyebrows. But look at that. Very interesting. Today we have learned something. Filling in your eyebrows does make you look more put together, I think.